name is NNADI Henry and I'm a professional mobile developer.
In this tutorial, we'll be talking about the basics of Android and the features of Android Studio.
Hi guys, this is the first interface of a typical Android Studio. Once you launch your Android Studio, this is what you will see. Here will be the projects you've done before, past projects. So in order to start, we click on start a new Android Studio project. Once you click on it, it will open this window. Here you can select any of these. Some of these things Android Studio have, some of them are templates. You can see login activity, you can see Google Map, you can see Google Add Mob activity. Some of all these things are templates which Android Studio have already designed for us, but we are going to choose empty activity. We want an empty activity where we'll start from afresh. We'll start from the beginning to define. So we'll click on empty activity and we'll click on next. Okay, here you can see app name. This is where you will name your app. We can name it anything, but here we want to name it example. Okay, this is your package name. We are not going to touch it, but it is still subject to change. You can change it here. You can also decide to change it later in your project. Any of these things can be changed. Even the app name can be changed. This one can also be changed later. So here the language we are going to use. Here is where you will select if you are going to use Kotlin or Java, but in this case we are using Java. We will select Java. Now the minimum SDK. Now this minimum SDK will determine the Android version your application is going to run. Are you getting it? If you select 7.0, that means it will run from 7.0 and above. Your application will not run in Android version 6.0. It will not run in 5.0 and below. It will just run 7.0 and above. So the lower you select, the more percentage of people that are going to use the app. But it has disadvantage anyway. If you bring your Android version down, you will not be able to use some recent features in Android. So that's the thing. In this case, we are going to select 7.0. As you can see, they are predicting that 75.7 people will be able to use it. So then we'll click on finish. Okay, Android Studio will now get ready and prepare our okay. Now have it in mind that whenever you are running a project for the first time, you need internet for the Gradle to build. You are supposed to connect your system to the internet so that your Gradle will build successfully. Okay, Gradle synchronized, finished. Okay, the Gradle is ready now. Everything is ready. Okay, this is a typical Android Studio interface. You get. Now they created two files for us. This is main.activity.java and this is main.activity.xml. Now here, how is this your design? This is where you make the design of the interface, how it will look on your phone and the rest of them. The look is housed in this activity main.xml. Now here, how is this your back end? This is where you write the real Java code that is going to control everything that is happening, that will control the interface. Okay, now this is file. In this file you will be able to add, you can open new projects, you can import projects and the rest of them. From here you can also add other activities. We just created one activity. Some projects will need like 7 activities, 10 activities, as it depends. So if you want to add an activity, you come here, activity, you will select. If remember we are using empty activity, we need empty activity. We don't need anything, so we select empty activity. You can also select any of these if you wish. So So other things you can do here, you can open a new project and the rest of them under this file. Under edit, you can undo, copy, and the rest of them. Under view, navigation, and all those things. Now after all the design and the coding of your project, this is where you run it. If you click here, it will run. Okay, coming to this app, you see Java, you see manifest. This manifest houses your app. This icon, you can see icon, it direct you to here is where you specify the launcher icon. That is the icon that will show when you install the app. This is where to be specified. Now this label will house the label that will be under that icon, like in your Facebook app. Once you see Facebook icon, you see Facebook beneath it. Yeah, this is where you will put it. Now this round icon is the icon that will represent the APK file. So, and the rest of them, as you are going, you will get to know all of them. So under this Java come example. Now this example here represents the name of our project. Remember, we named this example, while this one represents the package name. We did not change it. It was com.example.something. Okay, now here we have all the Java files that we are going to create in this project. This is where it will be housed. If we create another activity now, the Java aspect of that activity will come here. You get it? Okay, now this drawable folder is where we are going to house all the images and files that we are going to use in the project. Every image file that we are going to use in this project will be housed here under this drawable. Now this layout we have all our XMLs, that's the interface design aspect of it, will come here under the layout. Now this bitmap, we have our launchers and other images that we might want to use. Now this value, if you come to value, you see color, you see string, you see style. Now color, here you can specify a color, not necessarily choosing the color from your design. You can specify the color here, so that once you go to your design, all you have to do is you call the color name. You can name the color anything, something like here. Now you can see color name, color accent. Now you specify the color code and close the color tag. Here now, once you want to call this color, you don't need this color code again. All you have to call is this color name. This color name is what you have to call, and this color will just appear. So this is where you will specify all the colors you will use for the project. It will be specified under this color.xml. Now the string.xml, it is not professional to start writing strings in your code. Something like in this manifest, if you come here, you see string/app name. You see at string/app name. This thing is just referring you to the string folder which is here. So if you come here, you will see app name here. You can see the app name example. This is where you specify all the write-offs and all the strings you are going to use in this project, so that once you need it, you just call it, and it will make your code very reusable, because you don't need to write the same word often and often again. You just be calling it from here. Okay. Now this style is where you specify the style you want to use. You can just create one style specify the font color, font size, and other things. Then you can be calling it, instead of specifying it each time you want to use it to specify, you can just specify everything here, then call it whenever you need it. Now coming to Gradle script, most of all these things you will not need it, but the one you need is this Gradle module app. This one, if you open it, this one houses all the dependencies that we are going to be using. You get? Now some of the features you want to use in Android Studio, you have to import the dependency, and the dependency have to appear here. Every dependency you import or implement will appear here. All these things are the dependencies the project came with. So as we continue the design, we import so many dependencies, like the design dependency. That is when we enter into recycler view and the rest of them. Okay, you can see our app ID, com.example.example. Okay, this is our SDK, mid SDK. That the mid SDK now will determine the, as I said, it will determine the Android version your project will run. If you run the minimum Android version. Okay, I think that is all for now. Now next lesson we will now start the design proper.
Hope the lesson was interesting. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you in our next lesson.